Hit me with some drawings, baby. Begin. Make haste before time runs out. Excellent. This time, show me something different. Remember to use the suggestion button if you need an idea. Begin your second drawings. One drawing to go. Let your freak flag fly, man. Begin. If you'd rather get to the action faster, next time try the quick training mode in the game settings. Time grows short. Hurry up and finish already. Challenge complete. Now make with the funny slogans. Go! I'm looking for like 3 or 4 from each of you. Does that seem doable? Just give it a shot. Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Oh yes, this is going to be good. Now spin those slogans and drawings into T-shirt gold. Time is not for decoration. Finish quickly. Fantastic. I hope you're ready. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus... Fight. Fight by submitting your vote on your devices, that is. Versus... Fight! Versus... Engage in an altercation. Winners! How about a training break? Use your devices to enter 1 new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Make me proud. Go! Only seconds remain. Begin writing. Time grows short. Hurry up and finish already. Create your deadly T-shirt warrior. Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Gauntlet 2. Versus fight. Versus attack! A new challenger appears. Battle! What if it isn't a winner? Brace yourselves for the final gauntlet, where the toughest shirts from the previous rounds go toe-to-toe. Prepare to vote. Versus fight for me, babies. Fight. Versus fight each other. have a champion. Looks like everything worked out. But there's one question left unsolved. Who was running the tournament? Oh wait, no, it was me. Never mind.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'm mostly just here for the appetizers. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, skipping is an option. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe make it bait. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you believe in ghosts. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you volunteer somewhere. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Votes singled out. You all got together and chose the wrong person. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever been caught masturbating. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you like to sing. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Talking is allowed and encouraged. It'll help you find that faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you showered today. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. Everyone voted for. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. The task was, raise your hand if you have a naked picture of yourself somewhere. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everybody voted for. The faker has been found. You made it count when you needed to. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who probably likes the worst movies. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. In case you didn't know, you get points for voting for the faker even if no one else does. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task, point at the person who probably swears the most. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everyone suspects that is indeed the faker. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A country you're scared to visit. Vote for the faker now. And everyone voted for. You all ganged up on the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. Your plans for this weekend. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. All the votes went to. You found the faker. I see you are ready for some more faking it. Let's get going. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as extra ingredients you add to a typical cup of coffee. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And the votes were for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if someone has blocked you on Twitter. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. And the prime suspect was... Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you have ever had stitches. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And everyone voted for... Yep, you found the faker. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, point at the person you think would give the best hugs. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everyone voted for... You all caught the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. You got a gotta point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who probably knows the most about Star Wars. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. All the votes went to... Well, at least you were all wrong together. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person who you suspect has the tidiest underwear drawer. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. And the task, point at the person who most likely has the holiest underwear. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't even bother to try to pick the same person on the final task, huh? You pretty much just let the faker have it. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you'd have when stuck talking to an idiot at a party. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And the votes were for... You all got together and chose the wrong person. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task was, make the face you'd have while playing a ukulele. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. The votes singled out. Group mind steered you in the wrong direction. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. The task was, make your underwater face. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everybody voted for... That is indeed the faker. Just in the nick of time. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A job you would never want. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your next set of answers. A fun thing to do on a Saturday night. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everyone suspects. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Here are your third and final set of text answers. Something a potential mate must love if it's going to work out for you. Vote for the faker now. And the votes were for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Without a moment to spare. Wow.
All right, time for Quiplash. Good-looking group, judging by your names anyway. Time for round one. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Let's see what we're working with. Starting us off. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. And next. Okay, vote. Next up. Vote now. Next. Get to voting. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Here comes round two. Hey, if you liked round one but thought all the points should be doubled, have I got the round for you. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Okay, moment of truth. First one. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Moving on. It's voting time. Next on deck. Ready, set, vote. Next prompt. Vote on your devices. two's done. Let's see who's winning now. Round 3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Here's your word lash task. Let's see what you've wrought. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold and 1 silver medal to your top 2 quips. Make them count. Alright, let's see who earned those medals. Here's the silver and gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. Alright, that's it. Time for the final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. If you experience any dizziness while playing, you probably won't do very well. Just an FYI, I'm claiming all of you as dependents on my taxes. This is round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. These better be good. Starting things off. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Moving on. Time to vote. Up next. And vote. Next on the list. Vote away. That's it. Let's see the scores for round one. It's round two time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste. All right, let's get to it. Up first, a weird skill left-handers are better at. Okay, choose your favorite. Your next prompt is the worst picture to see framed in your grandmother's house. Put in your votes. Next in line, the dumbest use of science would be to clone a blank. Vote now. Coming up next, the Wicked Witch of the West's biggest annoyance with her flying monkeys. And vote. We've reached the end of round two. Let's see what happened. Round three, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Finish the comic. All right, here's the board. Time to give out those medals. Okay, everyone, let's see who got those medals. Show me the silver. And the gold. Great. Let me just turn those medals into points for you. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.